Scrappy, do you have a baby on the way?
How y'all know without me knowing?
I mean, it's supposedly a baby in a street fight.
Tension reached unexpected heights in the 16th episode of Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta Season 12, when reality TV veteran Karlie Redd, renowned for her fiery attitude and unapologetic approach, dropped a shocking bombshell that sent shockwaves through the entire group and left the audience utterly stunned. This revelation, which Karlie made during a social gathering, not only rocked the group, but also put the meticulously planned lives of Scrappy and his wife, Bambi, in jeopardy. It was a moment so intense that it will forever be remembered as one of the most unforgettable events in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta history. The episode opened with the group gathered at a lively event, each handling their own personal dramas. However, things quickly took a dramatic turn when Karlie, carrying an undeniable air of determination, stood up with a resolute expression. Known for being bold and unfiltered, she shocked everyone, including Scrappy, with a revelation so explosive it changed the dynamics of the group entirely. What was the bombshell Karlie revealed? How did it shake Scrappy and Bambi's relationship to the core? Stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind this jaw-dropping moment.
Is Zayn a liar like what Amy just said?
Zayn is a little liar. Amy was...
The room fell silent as Karlie Redd, in her usual audacious style, wasted no time on small talk. Instead, she locked eyes with Scrappy and, without hesitation, dropped the bombshell that would change everything. Scrappy has a secret child, a whole baby no one knew about. It was as if the scene had been ripped straight from a high-stakes drama where trusted friends gathered only to uncover earth-shattering secrets. Karlie didn't stop there. She went on to reveal that Scrappy had been having an affair, a betrayal that led to the birth of this child, a secret he had kept hidden not only from his wife, Bambi, but from the entire world. Her words hung in the air like a dark storm cloud, heavy with the weight of unspoken truths. For the first time, viewers saw Karlie's usual confidence crack. This wasn't just about creating drama or grabbing headlines. It was about unearthing a betrayal that had been buried for far too long. The revelation was almost too much to process. Everyone in the room seemed trapped between disbelief and rage. Time appeared to freeze as Karlie's words echoed through the room. Scrappy, a man who had always projected loyalty and devotion, now found himself at the center of a scandal that threatened to unravel both his personal and professional life. His face turned pale, and for once, he was speechless. As Scrappy struggled to defend himself, the once composed and confident figure was now visibly shaken. He stammered through his explanation, but the damage had already been done. The tension in the room only intensified as the cast exchanged looks, some in shock, others quietly judging, while Karlie's revelation rippled through the group like a tidal wave. While a few were curious to hear Scrappy's side of the story, the fallout wasn't limited to him alone. For Bambi, the betrayal hit like a wrecking ball. She had always believed in her husband and the foundation of love and mutual respect they had built. But when Karlie exposed the affair and the secret child, it shattered her world. The camera panned to her face, capturing every ounce of heartbreak as tears welled up in her eyes. Her body language shifted, no longer that of a woman in love, but of one betrayed so deeply that she could barely process it. Her hands trembled as she tried to make sense of what she had just heard. The pain in her eyes was raw, the realization of the deception cutting like a knife. It was evident that Karlie's bombshell had hit her harder than anyone else, leaving her shaken to her core. This wasn't just drama for the cameras. It was a deeply personal and emotional moment that would leave an indelible mark on everyone involved.
Let me say this to y'all. Y'all sitting on these... Y'all need to be real. I'm not going to sit here and play this weird... It's me. What are you doing?
And you keep trying to, you finna, expose me or something. I ain't no...
I feel like we should just go back to the hotel.
I feel like y'all should do. I feel like y'all should do y'all concert and y'all should be together. And I appreciate you, Spice.
No, I'm not taking your hand. Don't, bro. I don't even want to hear that.
Hey, can I get this to go?
Oh, now you're doing the same thing that Chaotic did.
Karlie and Amy so want to be in a brother business. They need to mind their own business. They trying to play games. So right now, I don't even give a damn, bro. I'm gonna move.
One of the show's most grounded characters, Bambi, found herself caught in an emotional whirlwind. Her mind raced as she tried to make sense of the betrayal. How could Scrappy have kept such a significant secret from her? What did this revelation mean for their relationship and their children? The answers felt just out of reach, leaving her grappling with a storm of emotions. Meanwhile, Scrappy, desperate to salvage what remained of his reputation, attempted to explain himself. He insisted the affair had ended long ago and claimed he had atoned for his mistakes. But no matter how passionately he tried to justify his actions, Bambi's pain was too raw to ignore. Looking him straight in the eyes, she asked the question that cut through all his excuses. "Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you trust me enough to be honest?" Her voice trembled, and the room fell silent. Scrappy, visibly shaken, struggled to respond. The tension between them seemed insurmountable. Bambi's anguish was unmistakable as she confronted Scrappy with the consequences of his deceit. The cast looked on, their expressions a mix of shock and sympathy. Her trembling voice demanded the truth, but the betrayal ran deeper than just the affair. It was about trust, years of secrets, and silence that had finally come crashing down. As the weight of the revelation settled over the group, questions began to surface about Karlie Redd's intentions. Was she motivated by jealousy, or was she genuinely trying to bring the truth to light? Some cast members viewed her actions as a wake-up call, a harsh reminder of the consequences of keeping skeletons in the closet. Others saw her bombshell as an unnecessary escalation, wondering if it was worth the heartbreak it caused. Scrappy, desperate to regain control, offered excuses and apologies, but his words felt hollow in the face of Bambi's visible pain. This wasn't just about the affair. It was about the years of dishonesty, the lost opportunities for transparency, and the broken foundation of their trust. There was division within the group. Mama D and Erica found themselves torn between supporting Bambi and giving Scrappy a chance to defend himself. However, they couldn't ignore the weight of the secret child. The emotional fallout was profound, leaving everyone questioning the dynamics of their relationships and their own vulnerabilities. As the episode drew to a close, Bambi's heartbreak was palpable. Her marriage now stood on the brink of collapse, and it was unclear if she could ever forgive Scrappy for his lies. Scrappy, left to face the consequences of his actions, seemed to realize the depth of the trust he had shattered. The ripple effects of Karlie's revelation were only beginning to unfold. As the camera panned out and the episode ended on a tense cliffhanger, fans were left with burning questions. Would Scrappy and Bambi's marriage survive this devastating secret? Would Karlie's explosive actions spark even more turmoil? One thing was certain: no one would emerge unscathed from the fallout of the truth. The night's disclosures had changed everything, and as secrets continued to unravel, the drama was far from over. The story was just beginning, and the tension would only escalate as the lies of the past came to light. Interview.
What text you talking about? I didn't show you a text.
You did. You literally did, bro. I'm just shocked that Zane is showing two-face. Like, y'all not gonna team up on my bro this. After all the drama last night with Scrappy and Chaotic, Zane on that Sprinter, you definitely said to Karlie and myself, you were definitely Team Chaotic. And then you got in front of Scrappy and became Team Scrappy. It is so fake and phony.
Just I show you the text.
Keep it real.
What text did I show you?
You were on that bus with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is Zane a liar like what Amy just said?
Zane is a little liar. Amy was right. Because after the whole fight with Scrap and Chaotic, he was dogging Scrappy out. He was not on Team Scrap. Let's just say that.
I'm scared of you now because you just lied. Bro, that just changed the dynamic, bro, of everything, bro. This is crazy. Listen, if I have to be the villain for telling the truth, I will take my L every chance because I really don't care about nothing. I'm gone. Escort me out. That's the best thing to do.
Don't care.
Escort me out.
Don't lie.
Escort me out.
Don't lie.
Escort me out.
She wants to convince Scrappy and them keeping secrets from him, and I know that I would never do that. That's kind of shady. But I'm not saying anything because I'm trying to end this drama, not add to it.
Lil Zane right here. His new name is Lil Liar. Lil Zane. His new name is Lil Liar.
The world of love and hip-hop. Atlanta has never been short on drama, but Season 12's Episode 16 took the intensity to a whole new level. Karlie Redd, a long-standing veteran of the show, dropped a bombshell that not only shocked the cast, but also left fans reeling. Her revelation about Scrappy's secret child ignited an emotional firestorm, turning what was supposed to be a casual gathering into one of the most unforgettable moments in reality TV history. This script delves into the build-up, the explosive reveal, and the aftermath of this shocking episode. Scene 1. The calm before the storm. The episode opens with the cast gathered at a lively event, a charity gala hosted by Erica Dixon. Everyone is dressed to impress, the air thick with a mix of anticipation and unspoken tensions. Bambi, Scrappy's wife, is seen chatting with Sierra Gates about family life, seemingly unaware of the storm brewing just a few feet away. Meanwhile, Karlie Redd arrives fashionably late, her entrance turning heads as usual. Known for her unapologetic demeanor and penchant for stirring the pot, Karlie is carrying a secret she knows will shake the very foundation of the group. Her calculated smiles and piercing glances hint that she's ready to drop a bombshell, but she waits for the perfect moment to strike. Scene 2. Karlie takes the stage. As the evening progresses, tensions simmer beneath the surface. The cast mingles, but subtle glances and whispered conversations reveal underlying dramas. Karlie seizes the opportunity to command attention. She stands up, champagne flute in hand, and taps it lightly to signal she has something to say. "I've been holding on to this for a while," she begins, her tone measured but laced with gravity. The room falls silent, all eyes on her. "But I can't keep it to myself any longer." Karlie locks eyes with Scrappy, who shifts uncomfortably in his seat. "Scrappy has a secret," she announces, pausing for dramatic effect. "A whole child that nobody knows about." The room erupts into gasps and murmurs. Bambi's face freezes in disbelief, her wine glass trembling in her hand. Scrappy's usual composure crumbles as he stares at Karlie, his expression a mixture of shock and anger. Scene 3. The explosive fallout. Karlie isn't finished. She reveals that the child was the result of an affair Scrappy had years ago, one he kept hidden from everyone, including Bambi. "This isn't just about the affair," she says, her voice rising. "It's about the lies and the betrayal." Bambi confronts Scrappy, her voice shaking with anger and heartbreak. "Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you trust me enough to be honest?" she demands. Scrappy stammers, struggling to explain himself, but his words do little to ease the tension. The cast reacts with a mix of disbelief and judgment. Erica Dixon, Scrappy's ex, looks visibly uncomfortable but refrains from intervening. Mama D, known for her strong opinions, steps in to defend her son but quickly finds herself overwhelmed by the weight of Karlie's revelations. Scene 4. Bambi's heartbreak. The camera focuses on Bambi, her pain palpable as she tries to process the betrayal. Tears stream down her face as she voices her fears about what this means for their marriage and their children. "I thought we had trust," she says, her voice breaking. "I thought we were building a life together." Scrappy attempts to console her, insisting that the affair was a mistake and that he's tried to make amends. But Bambi isn't ready to forgive. "You didn't just cheat on me," she says. "You lied to me for years. How am I supposed to trust you again?" Scene 5. The group divided. As the revelation sinks in, the cast begins to take sides. Some, like Sierra Gates and Spice, empathize with Bambi and criticize Scrappy for his dishonesty. Others, including Mama D and Young Jock, try to defend him, arguing that everyone makes mistakes and deserves a chance to explain themselves. Karlie, meanwhile, faces backlash for her decision to reveal the secret in such a public way. "Why now?" Erica asks, her tone skeptical. "Were you trying to help, or were you just trying to cause drama?" Karlie stands her ground. "I wasn't going to stay silent," she says. "People deserve to know the truth." Scene 6. Scrappy's confession. Scrappy, realizing he has no choice but to come clean, admits to the affair and confirms the existence of the child. "I was scared," he says, his voice barely above a whisper. "I didn't want to lose my family." His confession does little to mend the damage. Bambi remains resolute, her trust in him shattered. "This isn't just about us," she says. "This affects our kids, our future, everything we've built." Scene 7. The cliffhanger ending. As the episode draws to a close, the fallout from Karlie's revelation continues to unfold. Bambi leaves the event, visibly distraught, while Scrappy is left to face the consequences of his actions. The cast is left divided, their relationships strained by the evening's events. The final shot lingers on Karlie, her expression unreadable as she watches the chaos she's unleashed. The screen fades to black, leaving viewers with burning questions. Will Scrappy and Bambi's marriage survive? Was Karlie's revelation justified, or was it an unnecessary escalation? And how will the group move forward after such a seismic shift? Conclusion. The revelation of Scrappy's secret child has forever changed the dynamics of love and hip-hop. Atlanta. It's a moment that will undoubtedly be dissected and debated for episodes to come, as the cast grapples with the consequences of secrets and lies. For fans, one thing is certain: the drama is far from over.